There are many people walking through life carrying names they never chose. Failure, addict, divorced, too far gone, not enough. Labels given in moments of weakness, labels spoken in seasons of pain, labels whispered by others and eventually believed within. And the tragedy is not just that the labels were spoken, it's that they stuck. Because society has a way of freezing people in their worst moment. It takes a snapshot of your failure and pretends that it's your identity. But what if I told you that heaven doesn't call you by what broke you? Many people are still answering to names God never gave them. You made a mistake, and now you call yourself a mistake. You went through a broken season, and now you think you're permanently broken. But hear this clearly, your past may explain you, but it does not define you. Because the gospel tells a different story. While people prefer to remember who you were, God is already working on who you're becoming. While others replay your failures, God is rewriting your future. And that's the tension many people live in, being judged by their history while being transformed by grace. Think about it. A caterpillar spends its entire life crawling, limited, bound to the ground. But there comes a moment where everything changes. It enters a hidden place, a cocoon, and inside that place, transformation begins. But here's the interesting part. While transformation is happening, from the outside, it still looks the same. People still see what it used to be. They don't see the process. They don't understand the change. They don't recognize what's forming beneath the surface. And that's how many people treat you. They see the old version, while God is forming something new. And when the butterfly finally emerges, it no longer answers to the life it once lived. The gospel is not just about forgiveness. It is about transformation. It doesn't just cover your past, it gives you a new identity. You are not just someone who messed up. You are restored, you are redeemed, you are being made new. And restoration is not God putting you back the way you were. It is God bringing you into something better than you've ever been. Because God doesn't restore you to your old life, He restores you to your true identity. And here's what you need to understand. People may label you based on your past, but God names you based on your purpose. Some of you are still fighting voices from years ago. Things people said, things you experienced, things you regret. And even though time has passed, the label still feels fresh. But listen, just because something was spoken over you doesn't mean it was spoken from God. Not every voice deserves authority in your life. And there comes a moment where you have to decide, will I keep agreeing with what hurt me? Or will I start agreeing with what God says about me? Because healing begins when agreement changes. You are not disqualified. You are not too far gone. You are not permanently defined by a temporary season. The same God who saw you at your lowest is the same God who is calling you higher. And He is not intimidated by your past. He specializes in restoration. He takes broken things and makes them whole. He takes lost seasons and redeems them. He takes damaged identities and speaks new names. So the next time the past tries to label you, answer it with truth. I am not who I was. I am not what I did. I am who God says I am. Because the gospel is not the story of who you used to be. It is the story of who God is making you to become. And that story is still being written. If this message encouraged you, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with someone who needs hope today. And remember, faith has never been reasonable in the eyes of the world, but God has always honored obedience.